6 here on BBC Radio London. It's Wednesday morning's early breakfast, and the start of any new year can be tough for our finances after the pressures of Christmas, can't it? And if you look in your bank account, how's it now we've reached February? And as our household bills are increasing, some of us may be in trouble with debt building up. That is why the group Debt Free London are taking to the streets on their double-decker Debt BUS-ter this week to help those with financial issues. They're also launching a 24-hour helpline to assist people with the cost of living crisis. I'm delighted to say Matt Dronfield, who's head of Debt Free London, joins me now. Matt, good morning.
Morning, Jason.
Hello, thank you so much for coming on and talking about this. I love the Debt BUS-ter. That's clever, with your double-decker bus going out and about London. But this is a really serious issue, isn't it? Because the cost of living is going up and a lot of people will be getting into debt.
Absolutely. As you say, we're all feeling the squeeze in every part of our lives. And as the rising cost of living hits all household finances, especially during a pandemic, we're seeing food bills, fuel prices, interest rates, post-Christmas bills. It's all coming together at one point. It's a long list, and many people are really finding it hard to meet their daily costs. And we knew before the pandemic there was already 1.4 million Londoners struggling to make ends meet. So as you say, this is a real problem for so many people right now.
So you've got the bus out. You went out yesterday for the first time. And what kind of places are you visiting across London?
So we're going all across. We're in Greenwich this week. We launched it in the Woolwich General Place. And today we're in Thamesmead Town Centre and tomorrow in Eltham. But we're going right across London every week. And the full list of places we're going is on our website.
Do you find it difficult to get people up to start talking about this? Do you go to them first? I'm sure some people come to you, but are you asking people on the street there in the square in Woolwich how they're doing with finances, and they're quite ready to share that information? Because it's quite private to some people, isn't it? They want to keep it secret, and that's half the problem.
You're exactly right, Jason. We did a survey last year, and more people are more likely to tell their pets about their problem rather than their partner or friends.
Yeah, and your pet can't help.
No, unfortunately not. There's this shame and taboo attached to personal finances, and the whole purpose of this bus is to get out there and let people know how common money worries are, and get people to seek that professional expert advice. From us, it's completely free and confidential because we're fully funded by the Money and Pension Service and the Mayor of London to do that. And the bus has got 2 private consultation booths in there. And yesterday when we launched in Greenwich, we saw over 20 clients come in and take that first step to becoming financially free again, which was great.
I kind of got a shiver there because I think you're doing amazing work. That's fantastic. You should be really proud of yourselves, Matt, at Debt Free London for doing this. I mean, it's like you're really, really helping people out. And I wonder what it is. Is it low pay that's the biggest issue here?
It's a combination of things. Unfortunately, it's kind of the perfect storm with many people not seeing pay increases for a number of years. The cost of living, especially housing in London, being so high. The biggest debts that we help with are rent arrears, council tax and utility bills. And unfortunately, just, on those utility bills, the largest shifts we've seen already. So those suffering from council tax arrears has gone up to 42% from 32% just a year ago, so an increase in 10%. And water bills already up 7 percentage points this year, and that's only going to rise. So it's not even, there's this kind of thing that if you speak to a friend, out and about, they might think that when you're in debt, it's because you've splurged on a credit card over Christmas. But it's really not. These are essentials. Your rent, your council tax, and your utility bills. Yeah. That's just all.
And can you solve any solution if someone came in with real problems with their debt? They came to see you on the bus. Would you be able to solve any problems that people have across London?
There's lots of solutions out there available. Our advice is always tailored for each individual. We're fully regulated by the FCA, and the service is delivered as a partnership of 17 charities across London. We've been running it for just over 17 years now, and in that time we've helped over 250,000 Londoners. So it's really confusing, and that's why we want people to seek that professional advice so we can guide them through the process to help them find the right solution for them, even if that means we can support and negotiate with creditors on the client's behalf. We're able to do that as well.
Well, I think you're absolutely amazing what you're doing. Thank you so much for coming on and telling us about it. Matt Dronfield there. You can get more information on Debt Free London and the Debt Buster locations. Go to debtfree.london online. That's the website, debtfree.london. And you can call Debt Free London's 24-hour advice line. The number is this, 0800 808 5700. That's 0800 808 5700. You can get out of it. And if you spot the bus in Greenwich or anywhere else it's going to across London this week and the next few weeks, then please do pop on the bus if you've got some debt problems, because they will be able to help solve it for you. Debtfree.london is the website, and it'll list there where the bus is coming to. You can give them a call on their helpline. Let us go to Elizabeth Rizzini, who's got some weather for us. Well, weather is in existence and